Do you want to code faster and smarter in 2025? Then you need the right tools. VS Code is already a powerhouse, but with the right extension, it becomes unstoppable. And today, I'm sharing top VS Code extensions used by 200 million plus developers already worldwide. And these extensions will help you to boost your productivity to next level. But before I dive into these extensions, let me quickly highlight to installing these extensions in VS Code is super easy. Open VS Code and click on the extensions icon on the activity bar or press Ctrl+Shift+X key and then search for the extension name in the search. And then click the install button next to the desired extension. Once installed, the extension is ready to use in VS Code. So now let's dive in how you can boost your productivity with few clicks. And the first one is Prettier Code Formatter. You know what drives me crazy? Wasting time on formatting your code. Instead, you can focus on more complex logic and complex problems. That's why Prettier is a game changer. It does all the formatting for you automatically. Clean, consistent, professional without lifting a finger. And it supports tons of languages like JavaScript, TypeScript, HTML, and more. It is super easy to install. Just search for Prettier in the extension marketplace, click install, and the VS Code will handle the rest. Now, let me show you a quick demo to show its power in action. But first, let's go over some important configurations. Click on the gear icon in the lower left corner of VS Code, then go to Settings, search for Format, and in the first drop-down, select Prettier Code Formatter. Finally, check the box for Format on Save, and you are good to go. That's it. Your code will auto-format every time when you save your code. Simple, right? Let's say you have got some messy JavaScript code. Looks terrible, right? Watch what happened when I hit save. Boom! Instantly formatted and clean. Just like that. And it's not JavaScript. Prettier works with HTML, CSS, and tons of other languages, making your code look amazing with zero effort. Next is ESLint. Let's get real. Nothing slows you down more than fixing bugs you could have caught early. That's why ESLint is must-have extension. It not only finds the bugs but teach you how to write better code. And if you are a newbie, ESLint is a static code analyzer tool designed to detect and fix issues in JavaScript and its ecosystems. Installing the VS Code ESLint extension is simple. Just open the extension bar, search for ESLint and install the top result. That's it. Now let me show you a quick demo of ESLint. But before that, a quick configuration. Click the gear icon in VS Code and open Settings. Search for Run the Linter and from the drop-down, select On Save option. That's it. And once you start it up, ESLint will run every time you save the active JavaScript file. So this is a simple JavaScript file with some intentional issues. A missing semicolon, single quote instead of double, extra lines, and incorrect indentation. The moment I hit save, ESLint will automatically fix these issues in the active file. Next is CodeSpellTracker. Here is the deal. Typos in your code makes you look unprofessional and it hurts your reputation. And CodeSpellTracker fixes those mistakes before anyone else notices them. It mainly focuses on catching typos in comments, strings, and plain text within the code. And again, installing this extension is super easy. Just open the extension tab, search for CodeSpellTracker, and install the top result for the English language. That's it. Now let me show you a quick demo. But before I dive into the demo, let me highlight. CodeSpellTracker should work with every single language. But for the demo purpose, I will choose JavaScript. Now let's see it in action. I'm going to paste a JavaScript code snippet into VS Code. And look at that. CodeSpellTracker immediately highlighted the typos in blue. It will flag words like variables, receive data, function, process data, and handle error. And to fix these typos, simply hover over the highlighted word. A bulb icon will appear, click on it. Or select View Problem from the option. Then choose the correct word from the list. Repeat this for all the typos to clean up your code effortlessly. Next is PolarCode. Sharing code doesn't have to look boring. Ugly screenshots do not justify your hard work. And PolarCode make your code looks amazing. PolarCode works with all programming languages and does not require any extra configuration. Just install it, use it, and share your beautiful code. And installing this extension is super easy. Open the extension tab, search for PolarCode, and install the top one with the camera icon. That's it. Now let me show you how PolarCode works in action. And for that, I will use JavaScript code. First, on VS Code, press Ctrl+Shift+P to open the command palette. Type PolarCode and select top one. The PolarCode sidebar will open on the right side of the editor. From there, you can copy and paste your code into the PolarCode window and it will generate a beautiful formatted image instantly. PolarCode works with all the programming languages. It does not require any additional configuration. Just use it, install it, and share your code. Next is LiveServer. LiveServer is a game changer and it is one of my favorite extensions. No need to refresh your browser every time you make a change. LiveServer does it for you instantly. It is a fast way to build and test your application instantly without any interruption. And again, installing this extension is super easy. Open the extension tab, search for LiveServer and install the top one. Now let me show you how LiveServer works with a quick demo. Here my project is open in VS Code and I'm editing a simple HTML file. There are a couple of ways to open LiveServer. The first way is right click on the HTML file, select Open with LiveServer from the menu. Or you can use shortcut Alt+L followed by Alt+Q. Or simply click on the Go Live button in the bottom right corner of the VS Code. This will instantly launch your project in your browser. And from now on, any changes you make to your files will automatically be reflected in the browser. No refresh needed. It is incredibly easy and boosts your productivity. And if you spend a lot of time on front-end development, it is a must-have tool and boosts your productivity up to 80%. And the next is Peacock. Peacock is the perfect extension if you manage multiple projects in VS Code. It lets you customize your workspace colors so you never mix up your tabs again. It's simple, effective, and keeps you organized. And again, installing this extension is super easy. Open the extension tab, search for Peacock and install the top one. That's it. Now let me show you a quick demo how Peacock works. And for this demo, I have opened two separate VS Code windows. On the left side, you can treat this as a live code or a release branch or maybe a bug fixing branch. On the right, it represents a dev code or POC, proof of concept work, which is more relaxed code. First step is press Ctrl+Shift+P to open the command palette. Type Peacock and select the option to change to a favorite color. And for the left instance, because it's live, release or production code, I'm choosing a bold color like Angular Red to signify it's a high priority work. And for the right instance, like it's a dev or POC work, I'm selecting a relaxed code like green to indicate it's less critical work. And by assigning distinct colors, you can easily differentiate between high priority mission critical code and the relaxed dev code. Also, it helps you reduce the chances of accidentally working on a wrong code base. And the next is REST client. Let me tell you something. Switching tools to test your APIs is killing your productivity. That's why you need a REST client. REST client allow you to send HTTP requests and view the response in VS Code directly. It's like having a postman built into your editor. And again, installing this extension is super easy. Open the extension tab, search for REST client and install the top one. That's it. And now let me show you a quick demo how REST client works. Here is how simple REST client makes testing your APIs. First, create a file with .http or .rest extension. And I'm calling it demo.http. Next, type your API request. For example, a basic GET request look like this. I will explain in a second what exactly the JSON placeholder API is. For now, let me quickly explain how REST client works. So, it is a basic GET request and here you can add headers or a body for more advanced requests. But let's keep it simple. Finally, click Send Request just above the line or hit Ctrl+Alt or on Windows. Instantly, you will see the response pop up in new pane, complete with status, header and body. No fluff, no extra steps, just pure efficiency. And here I'm using JSON placeholder. It's a free, fake and reliable API for testing and prototyping. It provides fake data for posts, comments, users and more. It's perfect for learning or building projects without a real backend. And next is GitLens. GitLens gives you instant access to who changed what, when and why right inside your editor. Simply search for GitLens in VS Code extensions and hit install and you are done. And it gives you instant insight into your work. You can inspect commits. It can help you dive deeper into the details of a commit or stash without leaving your editor. Also, you can instantly see who changed a specific line and when. And you can explore the evolution of an entire file or just a few lines. And it helps you quickly find commits, authors or changes and even visualize comparison across branches or tags. And the next is To-Do Tree. And now let's talk about To-Do Tree, a tool that keeps you laser focused. It scans your entire project and organizes all the to-dos, fix me and custom tags into a simple tree view. It is like productivity dashboard built right into VS Code. And once again, installation is super easy. Once it's set up, Every task in your code base is just one click away. No more hunting through files. To-do tree keeps you organized and on track, so you can spend more time coding and less time searching. But even with all these tools, you might not be productive if you are not following these three things. The first thing is you do not know how to plan your day. Second, you are not staying consistent all the time. And finally, if you are not learning continuously. So, stay productive, stay consistent, and become a good learner. And if you want to learn more about it, you can watch this video and I'm sure it will help you. And thanks for watching.